Wow, welcome guys, and today we're going to show you how to register for a church. And first you need to have an eCitizen account for you to open a church, but through this guidance we will guide you on what is needed for you. So first you need to go and log in to your eCitizen account. After logging into your eCitizen account, let us sign in. Then let us put our ID. Then log in. Then when you are in the eCitizen portal here, there are so many services that you get here. So many services, you will get all these services, but you only need to go directly to a specific service. Remember, eCitizen is a platform where you get all the government services all together. So if you want to register a church, you can do everything here on eCitizen and wait for the results here. So first you will go to registration of society. Church is registered under society. That is in which office? In Sharia House. You can register at the Attorney General offices. That is the office where you can register the society. So when you're here, you can still register it here. First thing you will do, you need to click on register. After clicking on register, it will bring you here. You will need to create account also with these people, because I don't want to register a church. I will not do that. Neither I don't want to have account with them, because it will be unnecessary to have account with something that you're not going to use. So I will scroll down to see. These are some of the things that you need to consider. So alumni, a society formed by a group of persons who have either attended a graduate or a student or pupil of school, college, or university or institution. You can also register a welfare, registration of societies, welfare. If you want to register foundation still, you can register foundation. Association of society. The association of society can also be registered in the society. And recreation of clubs, and that's why I told you I don't want to register these things, because I don't need them for now. Then we come here, religious, then professionals. So what we want is religious, a society formed by a group of persons who relate to devoted to certain similar religious belief. So from this you can register a mosque, you can register any religious, you can register any religious movement, okay, be it Christian, Buddhism, Muslim. So we will come here and apply. There are some things that you need to apply for registration. So first we have to do what is called name search. Okay, for name search. So I want to take you from this form so that you understand what you are needed of. So first, name, reservation and registration instruction. You will need to have 3 names for the church or for the religious movement that you are going to register. So you have to submit a maximum of 3 different names per search in the order of preference. So you are to open a church. Of course, there are so many churches, so the name that you're going to name your church must also go through name reservation, whereby from name reservation the name must be searched to see if there is no church with the same name, so that your church will not share the name with another church. So what you need to do in this place, you will need to submit 3 different names, and these names will go under name search. Secondly, the preferred name should end with welfare. So if you're registering a church, if the church name is God Miracle, you can name it God Miracle Welfare, God Miracle Society, God Miracle Foundation, God Miracle Club, Alumni, Association, Church, Temple, Ministry, Mosque. So you can also decide what name, or are you going to register it a society, a foundation, club, alumni association, or church. So for you, maybe because you want to register church, you might use church, the word church, the word ministry, or to those who are registering mosque, you can use mosque. Number 3, in the case of a proposed name being in the vernacular language, a letter explaining the meaning of the name should be uploaded. If you're going to register a church with a Luo name or a Kikuyu name, or from any vernacular language, then you need a letter that will be uploaded. I will show you how you upload that letter. You scan the letter and upload it, explaining the meaning of that name. Number 4, the use of abbreviation and numeric are not allowed in the preference. So for example, your church abbreviation name is JCC or JML or JKQ. Those for registration, those are not needed. You can use them to abbreviate at your own, but when you go into registration, you will have to use the full real names. No abbreviations in this, sorry for that. In case the word Africa, international or worldwide, global or professional bodies used, a letter of no objection will be required. If you have to register your church with Africa name, maybe God's Power Africa, God's Power International, or God's Power Worldwide, or Global God's Power, or professional body, you have to attach a letter indicating that your name should not be objected because of the reason as per why you are going with the name Worldwide, International, Africa, Global, or Professional. So you need to upload a letter supporting that. In case of a community association, okay, forest, water, resource user, of no objection will required from the regular community association. In case of a government institution, of course, for here, we are not for all this government association or community. We are here for church or mosque or any religious movement. In case of a residential association, no. In case you use your name as a name of your foundation, a letter of no objection will be required. Maybe this is Mosque, so I want to register the name Mosque. So you will also attach a letter of no objection. If you don't attach a letter of no objection, then that name will be objected and it will have to be taken back, so that you will have to explain why you want your name to be used. This will also happen in the NGO. They also need an attachment of your ID and a letter to agree that your name should be used. If you are going to register for an NGO, it also works there. The registrar of society may require the applicant to upload an additional document if she or he deems it appropriate to support the name search when completing the registration. So you can also attach your documents, and in this regard, if you want to register church, you must be someone who has a KRA pin, good conduct, and we have affidavit. I don't know where to get it. Maybe you can get it from the lawyers. They can advise you on that. You must have You must be an organization that is already organized, where there is a chairman, secretary and treasurer, because you will need to upload these documents online. All societies registered under this act shall be non-profit and non-profit making. So when you register any society on this act, you are not a profit making organization. You can't register children's home here, you can't register a church here, you can't register a movement here, but you are not a business entity. If you're going to make a business, then you can register as a company, or you can also register as an NGO. But with the NGO, if you're going to register as an NGO that is non-profit, then you will also apply for a certificate on that. The registration certificate will only be downloaded once by the applicant. The registration certificate. This certificate will be uploaded on your eCitizen account. Then it will only be seen once by the applicants. Downloaded once. You cannot download it twice, because after downloading it, it will disappear. The registration certificate will only be available online for 30 days. Wow, 30 days. So after 30 days, the certificate of the society can be invalid in the system. The name search registration fee is cash, 5,250. The 3 names that you will submit will cost 5,250. So if you want to register a church, first thing that you should know, the name search. Name search is not registration. Okay, this is just to secure a name that you want to use for your church. Okay, so that's why they say the name search and registration fee. Okay, I get it. The name search and registration fee, this is inclusive of the registration. So when you're going to register a church, you will only need 5,250 complete to do everything. That is name search plus registration. So don't worry about this. The name search and registration is well taken care of. To register a church is 5,250. The name search and registration shall take a maximum of 120 days upon submission of payment. So after you've paid and fill all the documents, then after 120 days you will get your certificate in the eCitizen. So let us click next to see. Now we are starting the registration. First, name search and registration. Now if you're going to register church first, let us know first you want to put your name here, full names, your full names, capacity, who are you in that church. Are you the chairman, secretary or treasurer? Because these are the 3 people whose documents are allowed to be accepted by the registrar of societies. Then after that, you will need to put your postal address here. It is required. So you will need to put, if it is 00100, you will do that. If it is also postal code, okay, you have to choose this. If you are from Anyiko, you are from Benja, you are from Bumuturu, you are from Chebunyori, you are from Dandora. So you can use your postal code. You can choose them from here if you have. Then you have to input your phone number here, your email address. That's all. Then you go to the next step, applicant details, your details now. Click next. Applicant details, you will need to input your details, your personal details. Then, because I don't want to register a church here, let me try this chairperson. Postal code, let me choose any. Then next. Then next, what you type a nature of society. So you will choose alumni association, foundation, professional. We are going for religious society because you are a church. You're going to register as religious society. Then after that, autofill, I always do yes here. Then you will input your 3 names. You can do Church of Christ Kenya, and after putting that name, you see here the name may not be available. You cannot use that name. Similar to some name, Christ Mercy Church Mission Kenya, it is similar to other names, so you can also type another name, maybe Yesu Mfalme Center. Yes, Mfalme Center. Then again, you have to register. You have to put 3 names, 3 different names. We have Yesu Mfalme Center. We have maybe Yesu Njia Church. We have Mokozi Life Church. These 3 names will go through name search. So you click next. This means out of the 3 names, 1 must be your church name. So from here, you will need to fill your objectives. What is the objective of the church? Okay, it must be non-political. Okay, so the objective of the church, then society will form branches. Will your church be having branches? If your church will not be having branches, put no. If yes, this allows you to open branches. What is the objective number 2, objective number 3, objective number 4, and number 5? After putting all these objectives, then you can maybe proceed. Let us do objectives. To help societies in Christ, objective number 1. Objective number 2, to promote Christianity in Kenya. That is number 2. Number 3, giving support in Kenya. Number 4, helping Christians to know God. Those are your objectives. These are mine. You will do yours. These are just an examples. Then you click next. After that, county of registered office. County. Which county are you coming from? Okay, all counties are here. So for me, let me choose Nairobi, but I will not finish this form because there are some places that I will not show you because I'm not eligible to submit those documents. Sub county, maybe we want to register this church in Embakasi. Street road, Emba Road. Plot number 0012. You must have a plot number, or you can also use, if you don't have a plot number, you can also use a plot that is adjacent to your area. Postal code, the postal code, maybe you can do that 00100. Okay, then land and premises owned by society. If you don't have a land and premises, you can just leave it that way. Then the number, the next type of nature, we are in here. You see the registration will need a lot. We are already here, so we are in chairperson details. So as a chairperson, you need to indicate if you are a Kenya foreigner, or you need also to indicate passport. So I will say I'm a Kenyan. That is citizenship. Type your ID. You will type your identification here and your first name and search. After search, it will generate your names from the government portal to ensure that it's you. You will search for generation. So after that, you put your ID number again. Citizenship, we've seen. You'll click Kenyan. First name, middle name, last name of the chairman. Career pin of the chairman. Gender of the chairman, if it is male or female. Date of birth here of the chairman. I don't know why it's not opening. Date of birth. Yeah, I think because I've not filled some of the upper ones. Phone number of the chairman. Postal address of the chairman, then postal code of the chairman. If you don't have the postal address and the postal code, you can use the church code. Passport size. Upload your passport photo size here. Sworn affidavit, confirm registration status of religious society. Confirming registration of the status of religious society. So you'll need to upload that. I don't know about that. What is that affidavit? Maybe I can confirm with a lawyer or confirm at a Sharia house, so that you guys, I will tell you. Maybe you can ask me at the comment section to tell you how to get it. Tax compliance exemption certificate from KRA. You need to have the KRA to show that you are maybe a Kenyan who has a KRA pin paying tax. Certificate of good conduct. I explained this, how to get it. You can also get it from your eCitizen. Is 1,050 shillings. Certificate of good conduct. If you don't have, you have to upload it here. Download it and upload it here. Then you need KRA pin certificate. Upload your pin through here. If you click this, it will allow you, it will open a window. It will open a window so that you choose your certificate where it is. Like now, you can decide to choose where your KRA certificate is. From here, you will choose from the computer. And here we have signature. You will have to upload your signature. You can sign your signature online. There are so many apps, or also on your mobile phone you can download signature apps. After you've signed on your mobile phone, then you can upload them here. So when you click online, you sign them through online, or upload signature. You can upload signature that you've signed from here. So you will click here and upload your signature. That's all. Yes. Then next, I will not go next because it will not allow me, because I've not filled all these parts, but I will show you what is needed up here. So we are in this chairman details, chairperson details. Then after chairperson, we have the secretary, who will also give his details just as chairman. You are just as I've shown with the chairman, you will also need to do that. Also next, secretary will fill his details or her details. Treasurer will do the same. Then other members of the church, other members of the church. Those is other members of the bearer number of members. other office bearers, member of the church, maybe 5, 3 or 2. Then worship. Yeah, worship, you will also fill this. Worship. Membership also is needed. Then upload. So you will go through all this process. Then the last process is declaration. So you will declare the documents that are needed so that your church will be registered. So you'll submit that document and wait for 120 days for the results of your church to be open. So that is the process on how to open the church or a mosque or any religious movement. Thank you very much. If you have any question, I would also like to do more tutorials on the questions that you guys ask. I'm doing this tutorial because someone asked me to do a tutorial on how to register a church. So I've done this tutorial on how to register a church in Kenya. So it's that easy. So if you want me to add something or do something, kindly let me know what to do and I will do it, or let me know what to ask for you at the Sharia house so that I can ask it for you and do a tutorial on the same. Thank you very much. Subscribe to this channel, also click the like button and the notification so that I will always remind you when anything comes up. Thank you.